Yo, it's Gray Matter. So I just came across another video. Um, yeah, I watch Red Pill content. I'm not gonna lie. Every now and then, I find it entertaining. You know, they spill little gems here and there. There's some things that I don't follow, other things that I think are pretty good to know about. So I'm kind of just watching this video. It says here it's an hour long. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. I'm not going to react to this whole thing, but I'm just watching it. I'm kind of just fucking bored. Can't play Melee how I want to play Melee because my controller is limiting. So, yeah. When I get some new equipment, I'll come back with a vengeance.
Damn, huh?
Damn right.
You really live what your videos say.
I'm not cap, bro. Just wait till I step out in Miami with you, man. Just wait, man. I ain't no capper.
Now,
you know, it's a lot of cappers out here.
Okay, so I heard of SNEAKO because of another YouTuber I watched called Night Talk, where they were talking about, you know, canceling him. Some people made videos about canceling this guy, and as a YouTuber myself, was being reported on several occasions. I can kind of, you know, relate. Granted, I don't have all the fans and the, you know, the people who watch me and shit, but I can kind of relate to having people, you know, call me a dumbass and come against me just because of the shit I say. And I know about StephIsCold because of one of his older videos. I forgot the name of it. But shit, man. I don't even fucking remember everything he even said in that fucking vid. Yeah. Let's just leave it at that. I do know of these two people though. I haven't watched too much of their content, but I do know of them. And every now and then, Steph's videos pops up in my feed.
Man.
What got you red pilled in the first place?
Well, what we talking about? We talking about women or are we talking about life? What we talking about?
I think red pill is the truth about everything.
Me too.
It's not just women. So I would say
15. I guess if we really want to get real, religion. You know what I said? I was 15 and that's where it really, you know, that's when I really started to, you know, look at things a little bit different, start to do my own research on a lot of things. Like, man, maybe my mom is lying, or maybe the pastors and all them people is lying to me, man. And maybe this Christianity, maybe this is not really the way, you know, not saying there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? It's just what red pilled me at 15 as far as like that. And then learning about how the government is and stuff like that. Learning about, bro, I can go.
I'll get to that. Just see what you gotta say.
I can go
You got your heart broken by some girl when you was in high school?
Yeah, I got my heart broke by some girl in high school. And I wanted to share my experiences with younger guys that was going through the same thing I'm going through. And fair enough, a lot of guys are going through, you know, the things that I went through, and they still going through it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen. So that's what like made me want to, you know what I'm saying, just put that message out there. You know what I'm saying?
But you're not a godless man, right?
What'd you say?
Are you a godless man now?
What you mean? Like, God, what that mean?
Because you said that what red pilled you was growing up Christian.
Yeah.
So you're not
I
Christian
believe
no
in
more?
God.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe in the Most High.
Okay.
But I don't do man-made stuff. You feel me, G? I don't. Like I said, that's a real deep that rabbit hole that we can get into if that's what you really want to do. But once I figured out, you know.
Oh man, all right. You know how many times I heard the whole man-made nonsense? I heard it all. You know, oh, the Bible's the white man's religion. All this nonsense. Look, bro. If you like really do a deep dive through the Bible, you'll understand like where it originated from, where it came from. I've had, you know, like for example, I'm not saying, you know, that the pastor is always right. You need to study for yourself, okay? Because there's a lot of tradition and, you know, nonsense that's going on in the church that really isn't biblical. Like, for example, the whole shacking up and all that. Originally in the Bible, whenever someone got a wife, they found a woman, You know, they took her, they laid with her that night. They went to before God. This is my wife. That was it. Okay. Now, I do recall, you know, Steph and another guy talking about polygamy and, you know, how in biblically men had multiple women, so on and so forth. Like, yeah, there were kings and, you know, people who had multiple wives. Okay. But when you go back to the original, like the origin, Genesis, okay, not talking about King David, not talking about Solomon, we're not talking about, because there's a lot of things that happen in the Bible where they would I don't want to say corrupt what God has designed, but you know, things changed over time, and then when Jesus came, he came to set it back to basics. Okay, back to what it originally was. When Adam was created, okay, God gave him one woman. That was it. He didn't give Adam multiple wives. Adam wasn't, you know, he wasn't a whoremonger. He wasn't an adulterer. Okay, he didn't sleep around with a bunch of different people. Okay, he didn't have concubines. And when Jesus came back and he was talking to these married men, he even stated, you know, you look at this woman, you know, in a lustful way, you've already committed adultery. So it's like, I heard people talk about, you know, adultery being if you sleep with a married woman and that's it. But then it speaks on being a whoremonger where you're just sleeping around just to sleep around. So we can talk about that. Like, yes, all right. I was my personal experience, and usually when people walk away from, you know, being Christian or something, is usually during a time of life being hard for them, struggling or going through something, you know, that's just really rough to deal with. Like me, I've been that guy who wanted to wait till marriage and lost his girlfriend because I wanted to wait till marriage. I've been that guy. Okay. She wanted to get right to the sex. I was like, no, I'm not going to. And essentially called me. She thought I was doing it because, you know, I was listening to my dad who was a pastor, but really I personally just did not want to just jump into it. I wasn't ready. You know, I was young. It was high school. I didn't want to make that leap yet. Plus, the relationship didn't last that long before she started asking in the first place. That's my personal experience. So she broke up with me, called me daddy's boy, you know, all that jazz, you know, because I didn't want to sleep with her at the moment. I'm not going to get any more details about, you know, what I'm just not going to, okay? And people think that it's weak and that you're, you know, a beta for one to wait, but it doesn't make you beta, okay? If anything, my personal opinion, I feel that is a demonstration of self-control because I've had many women, beautiful women, want to sleep with me. You know, some on a fling, others was women I hung out with. You know, that just ain't me. I don't want to just sleep, just to sleep around. You could say is, you know, oh, it's the Bible, it's because you read the Bible, so on and so forth. But in the end of the day, that's my choice to make. Okay, and people just need to respect it. But hey, they're saying they were red pilled because the pastor or whoever was lying to them. That doesn't mean that you should stop reading your Bible, and it doesn't mean walk away from God. Okay, that's just for anybody who's been struggling.
You know, the Council of Nicaea and who they were and what they was up to. And then I found out that it was man-made. I was just that. Then I got kicked out of church at 16, so it was a lot. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of things that caused. You know, that was like some red pill. I was going through red pill rage as far as that aspect. As far as like the church.
Saying they kicked them out the church.
I went through red pill rage as well as with them too.
I agree with you. I grew up Catholic.
Hey, Christ is king. Yeah, I like that right there. I know it's probably like weird, you know. Oh, but gray matter, you cuss a lot, yada yada yada. I don't care what you guys say about me. I really don't.
And I think what woke me up is listening to the priest talk and realizing this guy has no life experience. He's never been with a woman. Doesn't know about life to tell me anything and stand up here every single week and give me a life lesson when your whole life experience is being in a church. So not to go against God.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. You know, find a Christian woman, and then the woman that you met in the church be the same woman doing you dirty. Yeah. Look, you need somebody who's gonna be loyal to you no matter what. Someone's gonna respect you. That's what you need. All right. Someone who's willing to submit. Okay, it don't matter. You know, even if she was in the world, if she's willing to submit to you and you're following God, she's gonna submit to that. Period. The Bible even talks about, you know, believers who are, you know, married to non-believers. You know, they talk about, oh, it's unequally yoked, yada yada. Look, okay, the marriage is still blessed. Just throwing that out there. And all this, you know, the paperwork and the signature and all that, that's not a marriage. I mean, they took what was sacred and corrupted it and turned it into a business. So, no, like, you know, people talk about the laws in the land. The laws in the land go against the Bible. Which one is it?
A lot of the religious people in the chat are upset, but it's not to go against God. It's to go against exactly like everything that we were taught when we were growing up. And that there's a lot of false things that they teach you in the American Christian church.
Yeah,
of course, you got the people clowning in the chat in the middle.
They teach us that's just one aspect. You know, that's just one little sector, you know. It's just a lot of false things they teach us about a lot of things, man, growing up. And then unfortunately, you know, what if this didn't exist? What if the internet didn't exist? What if, you know what I'm saying, other people experience didn't exist, and you have to really bump your head to really know, you know, at least guys can have some sort of awareness and okay, I know not to go this way, not to go that way. You know what I'm saying?
So what do you describe the red pill as? Because I think people get confused. People think it's just about women. I seem like we agree on that. So you consider the red pill just the truth?
It's just the truth. I mean, go back and watch the Matrix movie. I mean, it mentioned nothing about women. It just said Morpheus just said I could take you down this rabbit hole and show you how deep it is, bro. Mm-hmm. It's just the truth, you know. I feel like people who are new to it, I feel like people who try to throw it a bad name, they try to make it seem like it's all about, oh, it's women and all that stuff. But nah, man, it's the truth for everything. Shit, you know, that's how you really find out you a slave. You taking that red pill.
So how do you think most people are slaves? What are most people slaves to?
They're slaves to their own mind. They're stuck in that blue pill matrix. So it's an everyday thing. I'm gonna wake up and I just go to work. That's it.
Yeah, I agree with that. I fucking agree with that shit. Man, you know what I mean? Arguments I was in online about that nonsense. People even try to use scripture to like come against me about that, even though the context of that said scripture, like the scripture they used was those who don't work don't eat. What Paul was saying was, if they do not work, then let them not eat. Okay, he was talking about busybodies, people, you know, who don't do anything. They have no drive, they have no goals. They're just living off other people, living off their couch. They don't want to get up. They don't want to do anything at all. Okay. Me, I quit my job to pursue music or to pursue my goals, to make comic books, do the things that I love to do. Okay. It's not that I was seeking to not work. It was that I was seeking better for myself, to build myself. That's what I was looking for. And nobody supported me at all. No support. I was alone on that journey. And whenever I tell my point of view, okay, I can't talk right now. Molding your life around your job and your job sucking you bone dry. You have all these gifts and all these talents and you're not even able to use them because you're always at work. You're always at, and I don't even call it work. You're at your job. Your work is what you do. The job is what they make you do for that paycheck. And I said it was slavery. Well, it's not slavery, really. If I stop, I don't get to eat. I don't even get to have a home to stay in. Immediately, you lose everything when you quit your job. That's slavery. You're bound to that job. And when you leave that job, what are you going to do? You're going to get another job. They keep you on that leash. And then they pay you crumbs. And then brainwash people into believing that you deserve less. I work at Wendy's right now, right? Because I don't have money. And even then, I'm still not eating good. I'm not living well. My health ain't 100. I mean, I'm healthy, but I'm losing hair and shit. Which I don't consider to be peak, especially since I'm in my 20s. You get what I mean? My dad ain't bald. My brother's not bald. You get what I mean? So, we talk about that shit. Like, come on, man. It's just, come on, man.
That's it. I'm going to just wake up and go to work.
Yep.
No goals, no ambition.
Now, you could have goals and ambitions and still be beaten into submission. Wasn't trying to rhyme there, but that's what happens. I spoke to people who forgot they had goals. Forgot. Remembered, oh, that's right. I wanted to do this with my life. Damn near 30. You know what I mean? People starting out when they 50, no support. Fighting the system just to get, some real money in their pocket. Oh yeah, back to what I was actually going to say. Any people I argue with, they because I work at Wendy's, I don't deserve a $15 wage. Now, of course, we talk about inflation and we talk about the market and how that affects the market. But the market is fabricated, right? I could go on and on about this shit.
No hoes.
So I see where he's coming from.
No, I'm finna just wake up. Literally, I'm finna wake up and go to work and hustle for the fucking weekend. That's it.
What's the first
and
step
it's like,
for people to break up out of that?
What you say?
What's the first step for people to break out of that?
You gotta take the red pill first.
But what's an actionable way for somebody to do that? They're not gonna go pop a Tylenol. You know what I'm saying?
Experience. I think first somebody got to figure out what they want out of life first.
It's a change of mindset. I've been called red pill before. I don't really consider myself to be red pill. Like I just decided to choose, and go for what will better me. You get what I mean? I wanted to go back to the gym for myself, and I'm not gonna lie. I still have not been to the gym because I'm still going to work every day, coming home, sleeping. Yeah, every now and then doing a YouTube video. Okay, I want to focus on my music, focus on my comic book, focus on my drive, my goals, because I want better money. Okay, more time to myself and more agency over my own life. Okay. I chose not to sleep around because I didn't want a bunch of baby mamas or attachments that I didn't want, on me personally. That was a personal choice. Okay. Like, unless I'm sure that this is the woman I'm going to spend the entire rest of my life with, I'm not sticking the dick in. She's got to show me that she wants to be there in my life for that long anyway. I don't want no chick who got, bunch of kids by other dudes. All right. I'm not trying to clown on women for being single mothers, but I don't want to jump into that. I didn't have children for myself, so why would I want to be a father to other kids? I'm not ready for that shit, or else I would have had my own children. Okay, then you have, you know, like I said, women who just been around, been sleeping around. I've already been clowned on for being a virgin by women. Okay, I've been clowned on for that. That didn't make me go and sleep around just to change that. I don't give a fuck what they got to say. But it's the fact that they did that shit, right? I don't want to deal with women like that. Now, if you have previous partners, it's whatever. But if you just a hoe, don't nobody want to fucking deal with that. You got all these other soul ties, and you can't even fucking bond with me or respect me as a man because you're used to all these other dudes. And then these women will long for these men that then did them shitty just because the sex was good. Like, it's all kind of bullshit out there, man, that I don't want to fucking put up with. That's part of the reason why I am single.
I feel like
And why people
have
thought I
to
was red pill.
be around a great circle of influence of people to want to do better and see better and know like, oh yeah, I ain't trying to do that. I'm trying to do what he's on. I'm trying to be around what he's on. And then I feel like they have to want to take action in that area. A lot of guys are uncomfortable. Like they see somebody doing better than them.
He's still clowning in the chat.
Yeah.
I want to stay the same. Like I was just telling y'all, I want to level up. I want to transition my content.
They stay the same because they're comfortable.
Staying the same. It's about evolving, and sometimes evolving hurts because it hurts your ego.
Right.
Like, I gotta cut back on that. Just like cutting, G. It hurt. So I feel like once guys really wanna, you know what I'm saying, put themselves first and know that they really gotta put in that work, then they'll really do it. It ain't for everybody.
I think it's good that you said that. That's a perfect transition to what we were just watching. We were just watching two of my haters make a long video about me. People that are fans, but
I think I seen two of those haters.
Put their ego aside and try to evolve. So they get stuck in exactly where they're at. They hear the stuff that we're talking about. And most people hear this Matrix talk and the red pill talk, and like, it's full of shit. They say misogynist. They're probably all the same words that you hear. They call you incel, toxic masculinity, instead of trying to hear a modicum of truth in it.
I'm not going to call it all that, but I do believe that the red pill mentality when dealing with women comes from a place of hurt and struggle and pain. Just not being heard.
They need to actively fight it and defend the position that they're in because it tests your ego. When you hear somebody disagree with you, when you have to question that, oh, the whole way I've been living life might be a lie, you'd rather defend it than try to improve it.
Yeah, I mean, it's
nobody likes being wrong.
Mirror up to their face, right? That's what it basically is, bro. It's like you putting a mirror up to their face. Damn, he talking about me. My wife doing me like that because I'm a blue pill beta male simp. Damn, she cheating on me because I just got the money.
Yeah, that's another thing. Okay, and it's one thing that some of these red pill guys do is they don't justify the woman cheating. They just say, well, it's female nature and you just gotta accept it. I call it bullshit. Evil people being evil is evil. Period. Okay, if she's doing that to you, it's because she's evil. Okay, she don't respect you. First of all, she don't respect her role. If she's your wife, she don't respect God because of what she's doing. Because biblically, the role of a wife is to respect the man and not sleep around. Just like the husband ain't supposed to sleep around. But that's beside the point. People don't like hearing about the Bible. Which, you know, whatever. I'm going to talk about it in this video anyway. But let's look at it from a different point of view. Okay. You literally told this man or this person that you were going to be with them. You were going to stay. You're going to abide by the rules set in place. You were going to be loyal. Okay. All the vows, you done went through that shit. And then you decide, you know what? I just ain't gonna do that now. You're breaking the friendship. You're breaking the relationship. All kind of codes. You just breaking it for your own personal pleasure and your own personal gain. And people think that's not evil. Like, that's the most disrespectful thing you can do. okay, is make a promise and then break said promise because you think that the person is weak. That's what essentially what they're saying when you're a quote unquote beta male. And when I hear them talk about the beta male provider, they're always describing the man who pays all the bills, takes care of the woman's kids, you know, really loves her, really is there for her. You know, he's always in her space, right? And, you know, she thinks he's weak because, you know, he's not like the previous men she been with. You know, it don't feel like he gonna go upside her head at any moment, so she take advantage of that shit. You know, he love her and only her and don't have a bunch of other women in his corner. And because of that, that's considered weak. That's considered, you know, that's not attractive. It says a lot more about her than you. You're not a weak man because you actually, you know, love your wife, all right, and treat your wife right. She is the problem. She likes toxic shit. And that's the problem with a lot of these women out here. They like toxicity. They don't like stability. Anything stable, they don't want that shit.
No, that's not true. But it is true, bro. It's okay, but it is true. And what happens is guys try to label us as, you know, misogynists, but we deal with women. So how can we be a misogynist? We like women too. We like how women look. We talk to women too. So it's not just, we're not misogynists. It's just we have a different way of thinking, bro. Mm-hmm. That's all. We think a completely different way. You the bitch in the relationship, we not. It's okay. I'm not gonna be the bitch in the relationship. You could be the bitch. It's okay. It's all good. I'm not tripping. It's all good. But that's why your woman treats you like. And what happens is they go through that red pill rage, bro. They put that, it's the mirror being reflected on them. I'm not finna be the nice guy no more. I'm not finna be the dude that get cheated on all the fucking time. I'm not finna be that guy no more.
Back to what I was saying, loving your woman and treating her right and being just a stand-up dude is seen as weakness. That's not even just with women, man. That's just with people in general. You know how many times I've been taken advantage of? Not even by women, but by folk I thought were my friends. I was there. I was willing to help out. I was willing to do it. Because me in my position, I know that, you know, I wouldn't want the help if I needed the help. So I gave the help and they took advantage of that shit. Okay, it's like that with relationships. I know that I don't want to be cheated on. I know that I will want my person in my corner. I know that I will want, you know, the person I want to be with to be in my face at least all the time. All right, I would rather her blow my phone up and be, you know, asking where the fuck I am and shit than, you know, I don't hear from her, right? And she could potentially be sleeping with some other dude, right? I don't want that shit. So me, you know, showing, you know, doing unto others as I want done to myself, and they take advantage of that shit. People take advantage of that shit. It's not even just with women.
A lot of people say that you get it, or people like us get into the red pill. I don't know if Jordan's going to categorize that, but it comes from a place of insecurity. Like, you probably get that all the time. You're just an insecure man.
I wouldn't say insecurity. I already said
like, do you have
pain,
a frame of reference to base
struggle,
your
being
pill
used.
ideology on?
That's where it comes from.
Personal thing that happened, or is it just stuff that you've seen in other people's relationships?
Who knows what college is? You know, when your girl go to college, you know what that means, right? When she goes to a different state.
Shit.
She belongs
to
to
a
a
long-distance relationship in college is not it, G. That is not the one.
Not the way, right, G? But bro,
Yeah,
and
that's the problem.
Stay with her. Work it out. Everything gonna be okay. She not doing anything. This is women telling me she's not going to do anything.
Oh, whatever, man. It's people lack self-control. Okay. If she out with, and you know another dude's in the picture, best believe they're having sex. Just whatever. If she like him and he like her, they have no self-control. They have no sense of morals. Okay. They don't believe in waiting. They don't believe in, you know, right now ain't the right time. They're driven by lust. They're driven by their desires. They're going to be having sex. Best believe. And that also comes from a lack of respect for you as a man. Okay, if she really respected you, she would have been faithful on that long distance relationship. But no. Women have needs. We get horny. Okay. If it's really that damn bad, I'm not saying I condone it, but if you gotta, flick the bean a little bit, as long as ain't no dude around, you ain't shoving nothing in yourself, get that shit out your system so you can think straight. Like, fuck, man. Like, really, you gotta cheat. You gotta have sex. What's worse? All right, what's worse, masturbation or cheating? That's just how I look at it. I don't condone neither, but still, what are you going to be angrier at? You found her, masturbating, or you found her on top of another dude? What would you be more pissed off at?
And she got nothing but D1 basketball players, football players, golf, soccer, hockey, baseball.
You worried about golf players?
Chess, all of them on her. And you think, hold on, you think she gonna say no? So that was the red pill for me. She went to college. She said, you know what, I gotta
dealing with bitches that don't respect you.
There's proof. There's not just
once again
looking at other
place of
people's
pain.
studies like, oh, he got his heart broke. Like, no. So then other guys are experiencing, oh, that girl go to college. Oh, we know what happens when your girl go to college, G. We know what happens in those sororities, in those fraternities.
The golf players, the chess players.
Come on, bro.
Them boys teeing off.
The chess players.
Real talk.
Damn.
So it ain't just no blubberish, nah, bro.
You were talking about cap. You were talking about how there's a lot of cap online. Where do you see the most amount of bullshit?
I just see a lot of people don't really do what they say they do.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of people would say, oh, I be in the gym, oh, I be working out, but where the results at? Like, where the results at? Like, where's the social proof at? That's the most important thing, the social proof. Like a lot of people just talk about what they're going to do. They talk about what they're doing, and then you actually see them in person, or you actually see them, and it's like, bro, what you really doing? So that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people talk. A lot of people be capping. A lot of people make it seem like they doing shit, but bro, in reality, bro, you really not really doing anything, and then you really lying to yourself.
Right.
But I see it on Instagram. I see it all over.
You went to college, you got that.
You
Oh,
get the dopamine
hell no.
post when you talk
Hell
about
no.
your journey, like, I'm starting to go to the gym. You post that first progress picture, and then you get the same type of dopamine as actually going to the gym and working. We just saw that now. The people we were reacting to, he had a old gym picture from back in the day, and like now he's really fat. That he was jumping around, proud of it. And if you scroll back on the Instagram, you could see that, like, at one point he was posting about his progress journey. But I've never seen somebody like the type of person.
Look, I'm just gonna be honest. All right, I'm not proud of gaining weight. Now, I'm not fat, but my muscle tone is gone. I'm not proud of that shit. I'm not. I feel like I'm letting myself go. I feel like I'm wasting away. So how is it that you could let yourself get fat? And people were like, oh, you're fat shaming, yada, yada, yada. Like, okay, so let me rephrase the question I asked, right? How could you let yourself get fat? It's easy to get fat. It's really easy. All you got to do is sit down, do nothing, and eat. It's that easy. But at the same time, my question is, how can you be proud of that? All right. I already feel like shit in the condition I'm in now. All right. I don't get it. It's like, this whole, fat shaming bullshit, Lizzo and all this. These women are proud to get diabetes. You're proud to make your heart have to work harder. You're proud of that. There's a lot of health issues It's more than just beauty and feeling like shit or feeling lazy. There's a lot of health issues tied to it. It's not good. It just isn't good. There's nothing good about it.
Post the before picture before the after picture is the type of person who's gonna give up before seeing any results.
Or they'd be like, yo, I'm about to start this transformation, or like, yo, I'm taking a break from social media. Like, you gotta announce all this shit, you already kind of losing the game, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah.
That's his girlfriend in his ear. You know, that's that girl in your ear. You know, she making you fat. Oh, it's okay. You know, that's what we talk about, the comfortability, the blue pill, right? It's okay if you have a dad bod, but who's she getting wet for? Go to your phone right now, pull out Instagram or text any girl and ask, hey, who's their three celebrities that they have a crush on? I guarantee you ain't nan one of them fat. Ain't nan one of them got a tummy.
No dad bods.
Oh yeah, I already know about this shit. All right, I got several female friends, and I know what they be looking at. I know. Shit, they talk about they celebrity crushes all on the Facebook and shit. So I already know.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
So you think that they want you to get fat so that you stay in the relationship longer, so that you're not a threat to other girls?
So they can have leverage. We gotta have you fat, beta fuck. We gotta have you fat as fuck. We gotta.
Oh man, yo, you know, it is the issue with a lot of relationships. It's always about fucking leverage. Like, why is it gotta be about leverage? Why can't we be fucking adults, right? And just stop playing games. If there was no game, there would be no need for the red pill. But it's always fucking games. It's always like there'll be no need for dudes to come up with these communities and the men going their own way and shit. If we just stop playing fucking games. But everybody wants to play games. Everybody.
Have you fat, so no other women is looking at you. So I already get the attention from just existing. So I need more attention on me. Stay your fat ass over there, bro. We don't need other women looking at you, cause you know the women do this. I know old girl like you. See, when your woman do that, old girl like you, that means you doing something right.
It's a trap. I was on TikTok yesterday and I was watching a video of this girl and she was bragging about how she got her man to gain a lot of weight. She's like, before I started dating him, this man was cut, jacked up, and then it was like a year later she was showing she was cooking meals from every day. And he had a gut on him now, and she was proud. The women in the comments was praising it, like, yes, queen, like, but she know what she's doing.
It's a gaslighting tactic, bro. It's gaslight. It's manipulation. Let me try to downplay his shit to make it seem like the ugly stuff is sexy.
It's good.
It's good. So you or this one. This a better one. I think it looks nice.
Oh, fuck that. Fuck that. Look, man, stay in the gym and do it for yourself. Don't do it for her. Don't do it for these women. Do it for you. Get better for yourself. At the end of the day, you the one who gotta look at yourself in the mirror.
She's lying. If no other women think that shit look nice, that shit look trash, bro. I'm being honest. And if the woman does not have the ability to know or see that you can attract other women, bro, her attraction slowly
goes down.
Her attraction slowly is going, you know what I'm saying? I know it's weird. I know they won't admit it, but they never want you when you single. So that's social proof right there. So that's already put some in your brain. They don't want me when I'm single. They only want me when I have somebody. That's how these women work. They work backwards.
And that be the bullshit.
What's your relationship status?
Yeah, that'd be the bullshit. You get in a relationship and all of a sudden all her friends and everybody she know, they notice you now. Before that, when you was keeping to yourself, you was invisible.
25, bro. I'm single, bro.
Got you. Well, you know, you talk in the sense of like these relationship situations. That's why I was curious. Like maybe you have a girl, kind of like SNEAKO.
I mean, I was single by choice, so it's whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, no, bro. Man, I'm enjoying life right now, bro. I'm 25, bro.
When's the last time you had a main?
About a year and a half ago.
Don't you see the benefits in that? I'm seeing someone like Jordan too, and I got a main chick. I spend most of my time with her, and keeping on site like that and not being like you saying single right now. I hear it in your voice. You got a rotation. You got girls. You probably got a roster, probably like 5 or 6 that come once in a while. You don't spend that much time. You
5 or 6?
Yeah, 5 or 6.
Nah, that's too much, bro. Nah.
You got 3.
I ain't got no rotation. I'm literally at the crib down in the bottle of sake playing Melee and shit. Ain't no rotation here. Shit. I mean, like I said, though, ain't no shame in being single. Because you avoid a lot of shit. You avoid a lot of bullshit.
Like 3 or 4 on rotation.
I thought Steph was gonna say more
2 or
than
3,
that.
yeah, 5 or 6.
2 to 3. That shit is such a drain on my energy. Like when I do that, it feels like a part-time job because it's like I'll say that like to other men. I'll be like, I'm single, but then I'm also still their boyfriend. They still hit me up when they want that male guidance. If something's wrong, if there's
that's why I say that shit is a waste. I don't believe dudes should be messing with like multiple women at the same time. I really don't. Like, yeah, you could get multiple women pregnant. Yeah, you can do that. But in the end of the day, do you have the time, energy, finances, all that shit to take care of all them women? Do you really? It's tiring dealing with one woman. Multiple, 5, 6. Fuck out of here, man. Sometimes you just need to breathe. You know, get your own space. Fucking. Yeah, that's why these dads be talking about the man cave. They be trying to build man caves and shit. You know, spot where they can go in, they can watch the game, eat their pizza and shit, do what they gotta do on their own time. Cause that shit's tiring. That shit's exhausting. Dealing with anybody is exhausting. Kids are exhausting. A wife can be exhausting. Having friends can be exhausting. Me being as introverted as I am, going to work and dealing with multiple customers every fucking day, all those different personalities, is exhausting. Sometimes I just be wanting to chill. Like, fuck.
a tire that needs fixing, if there's a spider that needs to be killed.
You know how to fix a tire?
I have to watch a YouTube tutorial. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta.
Nah, bro.
But why, how you gonna ask me
Nah,
that?
bro. Nah,
How you gonna ask me that?
I ain't letting you get away with that, dog.
I do it, but I have to watch a YouTube tutorial on the low. Like, oh yeah, let me get it. I put the thing under the car, like watching this shit. But I get the job done.
At least he being real. Shit, I gotta look at a couple tutorials too.
It's a drain on my energy because in my head I'm like, I'm single because I could still fuck 2-3 bitches, but I'm still playing the boyfriend role and I gotta be there when they need it. It feels like a part-time job. How do you manage that and still get your shit done?
You only deal with like 2, man. You don't deal with. I don't deal with 3. I don't deal
2
with
is
4,
too many.
5.
Fuck.
It's just 2 is enough. Like, especially when you on your purpose. Like, 2 is enough. I feel like 3 is too much. I don't know what you guys is. I know what y'all do, but I don't know guys that's listening. Like, I don't know if y'all work 9 to 5s. I'm an entrepreneur, so
Yeah, 9 to 5, trying to be an entrepreneur, trying to get my shit off the ground. I've been trying to for fucking like 13 years because I ain't produced no results yet. People think that I ain't shit. You know what I mean? Birthday coming up. And I'm thinking to myself, like, wow, I am not where I want to be in life as I put my shit on to get ready to go to work. It is fucking depressing, man.
2 is just enough. You know, 3 is too much for me right now. But you just put them in a schedule, bro. You know what I'm saying? You'll see one throughout the week. You'll see one on Friday. You'll see one on Tuesday. You'll hang out with another one on Saturday night. She spend the night, but it's nothing. It's always after work is done. It's always like after 7 p.m., after 8 p.m. It's never like during the day type shit.
You said something that I want you to talk about a little more, and that's being on your purpose. I actually watch your videos. You know, I've been watching you for a while, and I'm an entrepreneur. I had some success in my career, and that's something that's really stuck with me. Being on your purpose allowed you to meet more women. It allowed you to be better in the gym. Talk about what that means and how the people in the chat can really get on their purpose and find that purpose.
Well, you gotta have a why, man. Like I say, bro, like you gotta have a why, man. You gotta have a reason why you do this shit. Like, you gotta love the game, bro. Like, how many of us love the game? I came out with a video called "You Gotta Love the Game." You gotta love getting up, working.
Shit. All right.
You gotta love getting rich.
Look, we're 16 minutes in. Obviously, I can't fucking react to this whole thing. But yeah. Well, 16 minutes into the video, I've been recording for a good 45. I'm about to eat something that I didn't eat. And I'm about to go to sleep. I got some important ass shit I gotta do tomorrow. Peace.